Gonna smoke me a fatty brisket. I got my barbecue shoes on. Gonna smoke me a fatty brisket.
Welcome to BBQPitBoys.com. Today we're cooking up some Franks and beans, and it's real easy to do. All right, here I've got some Frankfurters. These are German-style hot dogs, all right? These are where all hot dogs came from. And when you're doing up Franks and beans, you gotta have Frankfurters. What they are is it's a hot dog that has beef and pork in it, and some good old spices. You definitely got to use Frankfurters. You can get them. Now, what I have here is about a 55-ounce can of baked beans. These are the regular baked beans. You don't want those fancy-ass baked beans you see all over the place. You want the regular baked beans because we're going to kick it up. And we're going to start with some brown sugar. We're adding about a quarter cup. And also we're going to add some dry mustard, about a teaspoon. Oh yeah. And to the pot, we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of molasses. And here we've got 1 small onion chopped. Man, you got to have some onions in those beans. And here I've got some chup. We're going to add about a quarter cup. And last but not least, we got some apple cider vinegar, and we put maybe a couple tablespoons in there. And of course, you got to bless the pot. And then top off the pitmaster's mug. It's as simple as that. Now, the reason we're not doing this from scratch, all right, because this here is what we call grub, and it gets done real quick. You know, when you get home late at night, you need something to eat real good. You got some dogs and you got some beans and a few pints of beer. Oh, yeah. All right, now we've been simmering these beans now for, maybe about 45 minutes. All the flavorings are starting to come together. And of course, we've got this pot, indirect, opposite the hot coals. You don't want to put one of these clay pots directly over the charcoal because you just crack it. So it's indirect. Now what I'm going to do here is just spin this pot around so we get that even cooking going on. Put the cover on. Just wait just a few more minutes. All right, about an hour has gone by. Oh yeah, the beans are coming on good. Ooh. The bean juice has been reduced. It's thickening up. Man, it smells good. All right, let's do the Frank part of these Franks and beans. I'm going to put these German Frankfurters here direct over medium coals. All I want to do is heat them up a little bit, give them a little bit of that smoky flavor and char, that taste and flavor you can only get cooking on a barbecue grill. All right, a few more minutes has gone by and we're just going to flip them. Now, of course, we could fast forward through this, right? But we kind of like doing this. And we figured you just hang in there and watch us do every little bit. Oh, yeah, it's good. And if you're getting real hungry watching this, go get yourself a peanut butter sandwich for those Pit Boy munchies. All right, these dogs have been flipped. And a little bit of snacking for the pitmaster. All right, through the miracle of time, these Frankfurters are done. So we're going to just pull them off the direct coals. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Don't let them get away. Now, of course, you don't need to use 15 Frankfurters for this recipe. You can use the amount you want. If you want to use 20, you go right ahead. All right. Now, how do we make this recipe Franks and beans? Well, just get out your old hickory, and you're going to slice up these dogs. Fairly small pieces. Oh, yeah. Oh. I bet you know where we're going with this. This here's an old recipe, all right? You get your Frankfurters, you cook them up, grill them up good, cut them up, throw them into your pot of beans. This grub will cure what ails you. There's a lot of us out there who just lived on this stuff when we were going to school or had no money, but you could always afford a can of beans and a few frankfurters. Now you can see here, we're just going to throw them all into this bean pot. Are you getting hungry or what? And if you're not, you're on the wrong channel. Now we'll give it a good stir with Old Hick. Take a look at that. All right, put the cover on. Wait maybe another 15 minutes. All right, now while we're waiting, we're gonna heat up ourselves a can of bread. Now this canned bread is an essential side when you're cooking up some franks and beans. Man, if you've never had this canned bread before, you definitely got to check this out. This is some good eating at the pit. Comes out real easy. This is kind of a molasses bread. Goes perfect. Those beans. We're just gonna slice them up, maybe half-inch slices. And we're gonna heat them up on the grill. We'll just place them over medium heat here. And kind of toast them up. Oh yeah. Put the cover on and we'll wait a few more minutes. All right. I say it's time to eat. These franks and beans are done. But before we serve them, we're going to put about 1 tablespoon of butter in there. That's that pitmaster secret, all right? You just go ahead and put that butter in there. And don't tell nobody. All right. This grub is ready to serve. Now, of course, we do apologize for eating in front of you like this, but we call this pitmaster privilege. So the next time you're looking for a bean recipe to serve at your pit, check out BBQPitBoys.com.